guys, I'm Average Dom Slim and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm in Perth.
Now where the heck is Perth? Well, this is Australia, the homeland, the land of kangaroos. This is where I live, the Gold Coast, and my hometown, Brisbane. This is Sydney, Melbourne, and Hobart. And this is the spiritual heart of the country, Uluru. Now you can get a 3-hour flight from the Goldie to our next door neighbour, New Zealand. But Perth, damn, this fella is far. It's 14 million kilometres away on the far, far end of this wide open land. Perth, the most isolated city on this whole map.
So it's real nice to be here. Love this place, it's rad. Specifically, I'm in the little port city of Fremantle. I'm over here visiting family, going to a friend's wedding, and it's been a pretty nice trip. It is now Monday, and I've been here since last Monday. So today I want to take you through all the training I did last week, although it was a little different from usual, and I'll get to that in a second. Also wanted to touch on where I am in my journey, particularly for training for the half marathon, and just kind of stock take where my training is at now and sort of where I want to get to over the next few months. So this behind me, this is the Perth Eye, which is actually the original design for a Ferris wheel, which the London Eye is based off architecturally. So last week's training, let me take you through it. Now the reason it was a little bit different from usual is because if you look at my last video, it's all about the cyclone that hit Queensland.
Outside looks like this. Yeah, so I can't run out there, so I'm riding the bike instead.
Because of that cyclone, I missed some training last weekend, including my long run. And so I did sort of a semi-long run this Monday. It's actually before I came here to Perth. What that meant is it threw out my week a little bit. Normally I'd rest on a Monday and have the legs to do a track session on a Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. So essentially I did a hour and 20-minute run on a Monday. And then the other thing that changed is I'm traveling at the moment, of course, and I just came here with a tiny bag of luggage, just a little carry-on. And I'm very minimalist when I travel. The good boys would hate this. They'll go on a 2-week holiday and bring 4, 5 pairs of shoes. I brought one pair of shoes. One pair of shoes, that's it, okay? And they're my New Balance 1080. This week wasn't really going to be a week for sessions or anything like that. So I've just been doing easy running all week. And it also gave me an opportunity to run with my dad, which has been super nice. So breakdown of last week's training, I did 60 kilometers in the week, which I'm pretty happy with, you can see by my smile. And I did 60 kilometers for the week, mostly because I had that Monday run in there, sort of distorting things a little bit. Last week ended up being only 30 because of the cyclone, so it's slightly out of whack. But I also did 6 runs this week, which is the most I've done in a week in a really, really long time. And I'm pretty happy because my body has handled it pretty well. Only one session, and that session was sort of my park run that I did 2 days ago. And how did that go? Well, let me show you. Just doing a little warm-up jog. It's an absolutely gorgeous morning. Look at it here. Applecross is just on the south side of the city. And, it's pretty gorgeous already. Gonna be a little tester of my fitness, which I can't quite tell you where it's at yet. I guess my season best for a 5K is 17:17. Love to beat that today. Love to sink into the 16s if I'm fit enough. But I don't know if we are. So this will be my one session of the week, which allows me to go a little bit faster, a little bit harder. And yeah, it should be good fun. It looks absolutely beautiful here. Oh, when I'm here with these scallywags.
I can do it!
definitely don't have the fitness.
Yay!
So positives of that run, there definitely were some. I now know I can pop out a sub 18 park run, so that's a good sign of progress. And I ran it pretty steady, pretty even splits. I'd say pretty comfortably. And yet, this leads me on to the negatives. I had nothing to give at the end. I was sort of stuck with that front pack, hoping that I had a little kick in the last kilometre. And I did not. I did not have a kick. But that's okay. That just shows the limits of my fitness at the moment. And this provides kind of a good baseline for around the beginning of my half marathon training to show how much room I've got to improve. And that's exciting. Now, other notes about the park run, I did do 6 runs this week, which is a lot less rest than I would usually get. And I ran the race in New Balance 1080s, which are not the ideal racing shoe. You probably know they're just a daily trainer, but that's me only bringing 1 pair of shoes on holidays. They're totally my fault. These are not really excuses, but just help for a little context as to where I was in that run. So Fremantle is actually home to the longest cargo train in the whole world. And that's this right here, if you can believe it. Oh, gorgeous. That's it. Let's run home. So initially I was a little bit disappointed in that park run, but it's provided a great baseline for the start of my training. 17:30, I know where I'm at, and I want to see how much I can improve that 5k through this half marathon training block, and that's exciting. The mileage, I'm going to keep it at 60 for a few weeks, and then look to build it. The other thing that I'm going to do, which I've alluded to a few times, is start threshold training. And yeah, I dread it a little bit, but I also know just how damn good it is for half marathon running. So perhaps I'll go to the grass track maybe this week, maybe next, when I get back, and try and do a little broken up threshold session. Haven't done them in ages, so I have to start small and then gradually build it up to 30 minutes. That'll be the idea. Oh yeah, earlier this week I ran into Jack Crago at Scarborough, so a little shout out to you. And to anyone else from Perth, Western Australia in general, cool place, man. Cool place. Good job. Rottnest Island. That's where I'm going today. Feel this place wasn't remote enough. I'm going on a little island off the coast. Guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed hearing about my training and where I'm at. If you have any questions or comments or lovely thoughts, then let me know in the comments below. And remember to subscribe. I'm Average Dumpslim. Do the right thing. And this place actually has more boats per capita than people per capita. More boats per capita than people per capita.